Adventure time does not always have to mean something like weird and crazy or even a cartoon show. But in this particular session of time with me, it's going to mean that I'm talking to you really quickly about something I thought about in the shower because I didn't really have anything to talk to you guys about today, but this is what came up when I was thinking about it earlier, so that's what I'm going to do now. Um, Adventure. Some people are adventurous in the way that they like to swim in deep, deep waters and in caves and with potentially irritable animals and like travel to high, high heights. I mean, I don't really have a problem with heights, actually. I think I just have a problem with being underwater and being under something underwater. Those things creep me out. They didn't when I was a kid, shockingly enough, because I remember liking was it the Under the Sea, the 10,000 Links Under the Sea ride? And you actually get in this thing and you're like under the little patch of water. I think doing that now, I don't know. I might be able to get through it only in the sense that I know I could get out of that situation. It's the other ones that just like creep me out, a pressure leak and it's over, or you're that far under and you get disoriented, and the next thing you know, oh, you're dead. Shit, son. Not, no, no. Um, and then there are those of us that are adventurous in the sense that like we want to learn multiple languages and we okay me specifically, I want to learn multiple languages. I have this idea of being as completely spastic and scatty as I am with the different, I guess, accents, because I don't mean to, they just do. Whatever sounds right to me at the moment is what comes out of my mouth, and I don't really care otherwise because it doesn't really matter. But I figure I'd be the same way when it comes to speaking in different languages, because I kind of do the same thing with the languages that I know now. Let's not say the languages that I know, the pieces of languages that I know now, because I made it a point to learn at least please and thank you in multiple languages. Um, but yeah, I think going off on a rant for me would somebody be like, how many different languages did she switch through? Was that entire sentence even in one language? No, probably not, because I do that now. I'm just that way. Um, so yeah, and I want to learn a shit ton of different sciences because I have all these different things that I'm curious about in my head, but I don't have the background to move forward. I don't know where to start because I don't know their basic properties. Does that make sense? So it's like you can't build something that works with kinetics if you don't understand the science behind it. It'll be that simple. And I just have a lot of things. Like today, shockingly enough, it was watching a piece of Ride with Norman Reedus where he took Dave Chappelle shucking. And they called the oysters water filters. And that's completely right. Didn't even think about that. I was like, that is absolutely perfect to add to my system that you guys have no idea of what I'm talking about. Um, my sister knows what I'm talking about. She's pretty much the only one I've talked to about this. But I know that she doesn't watch these. I don't think my nephew does either. Which, because I mean, I'm going to see you guys most of the time. I mean, no, seriously, gosh. But you guys know I love you. And I tell you all this stuff anyway. You guys know at least the background of most of this stuff. So, yes, live water filters. Um, so yeah, that's about it, you guys. I didn't even bother getting ready because I was just like, I want to get in there, say my piece, and then get out. And every time I do that, I still end up I'm like thinking it's only going to be like a 1 or 2 minute video. Those apparently only happen when I'm like exhausted AF or so hungry that I could eat soul. And I don't mean fish. I didn't know what I was playing with, but because I was looking at you guys, but I can see it. So I'm just like, hold on, still trying to look at you guys the whole time. Which might have been like a little fucked up because I might have moved one eye to one and one eye to the other because that's kind of what it felt like. But it doesn't really matter because that's so not the point right now. The point is that's it for today, guys. I love you, oodles and bunches, and as much as you'll allow me to love you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let that sink in. I may not want to love you as much as you'll allow me to love you. I may not need to love you as much as you'll allow me to love you. But for as much love as I can, should, and am able to give, I'm sending it your way. Okay? So remember, share the love. Shine on the rest of the world. Because really, what does it take? Even if it's just a smile while you're walking down the road, do you know what that's like sometimes to people when they've had a really shitty day and they look up, shockingly enough, from their phones or whatever the hell they're doing that causes them to not connect with other people for that one glimmering moment when they look up and they see that shining smile on your face and you make eye contact and you hold that smile? It could change somebody's entire world, even if just for a second. And what did that really take? Plus, it's like a facial exercise. It's a good one. So, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you're having a good day. A good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If you guys are wondering why I look like I'm thinking about those, is because A, I always mean to do them in order. B, I never seem to. And C, I'm trying to remember them in a different language as I'm saying them to you in English. So, good morning, good afternoon, good morning, a good afternoon, a good evening, a good night, a good whole of everything. And I will see you tomorrow. I promise. Okay. Bye.